Hang on a minute. I just got a text message. Look at this, man. LP Productions Christmas special. Walk north till the end of the day. It is Christmas holidays, but that doesn't mean shit to farmers. Huh. Some mushrooms. I think we're being guided today. There's another one of those fences. I do have a bit of a problem. Oh, no. Okay. Oh my god. Fuck. Water. You just do this. Fuck. I just spilled it everywhere. Right, I am bang in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. I've got houses here. I've got houses there. This is a back garden there. I don't really want to go through someone's back garden. But I wonder if there's a little way where I can just, you know, skirt through the hedges or through the tree line. Just had to change the batteries again. This one's on 66%. But yeah, this is what I mean. Just get through the tree line. So as you can see, there's just there's just a line of houses there. So obviously there's a road there. I can attempt to cross that and get over to onto some other fields, but it's getting to that road, or as close as I can to that road, without going through someone's back garden. Okay, so I've just checked the maps because I've obviously got into this bit of a conundrum where there's actually a road that goes that way, joins that way, and then goes that way. So I've got to go this way a little bit to see if I can get further along this road that way to jump onto another field, because I have just come into a town. I literally just weave myself around all these fields and just pop myself up in the little cranny of a town. Alright, I know this is technically not going north, but I think somewhere around here I can jump this bit and get through onto the next fields. So as I'm just trying to make my way down here, I had to chuck my bag down here just so I can, you know, get down here. You know, don't be hasty. Make sure you're not falling over. Right. There we go. And now for this bit. Ooh, that might be a ball toucher. Nope. Safe. Move that bit. It's already dead. And ooh, yes. Bit of bouldering practice. Okay, so there's the street lights there, so the street is obviously there. There's woods, so I could try and dart to them ones. I'm just full sending it at the moment. I think there could be some sort of path over there onto the road. I could just dip down. Dogs barking. I'm gonna see this bit here. Okay, it wasn't a road. It was this horse paddock. Okay. I got some sheep shit. Doing bits. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Is this a public footpath? Where's the road? Where's the road? There's the road. That's the driveway. I don't want to end up at a gate. Yeah, in that house over there was people in the windows. So yeah. Public footpath apparently down there. That doesn't make any sense. Right, okay. That's obviously public footpath. Got down there. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk on the road. I'm gonna have to take this corner here and see how, you know, what I've got here. I am just passing a church here, so I kind of want to go for the most ethical pass of this road. Yeah, you see what I mean? That would have been chaos to get through. And it's, you know, there was no way in. Right, okay. I just had to let a person pass. I was going to just go in there. There you go. Okay. Doing alright. This is north now. At least I think it is. Well, I think we're in the dead zone a bit here because there's farms all around me. I'm just taking cover in this bit of a ditch. And we've got this. I mean, it's not deadly obviously, but you know, I don't want to really take a dip. So I'm going to see if I can use this tree or something to just get across. Right, hopefully this isn't just sludge. Oh, might be. And then what's this? Yep, that's a stone. That's something. And then just get up this. Actually, I just found it best to go around it. I just walked across it. And then we walk, whoa, up this. Right into someone's back garden. Okay, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go, but I'm going this way. Right, okay, so we've got a road over there. We've got this. I don't know how passable this is. Where it's passable, I don't know. There's probably houses all around. I just saw some headlights. Probably going to have to do this in the view of the road. That's a bit impassable. It looks kind of doable. There's no hawthorns. Oh no, there is actually one there. Never mind. See if I can not sink in this swamp. That's okay. What's this? Ooh. Okay. Oh, get off me. Got a bit of a clearing here, but I am right next to a house and a farm. Ooh, that might be a little farmer's gateway there. Oh, hello horses. And there's fucking people. I do not want to get caught here. Alright, I'm out in the open. There at them conifers over there. There was a woman's voice talking to someone. Obviously they're going to be is it equestrians? I don't know, horse people. But not centaurs. Yeah, I don't know where they are, but I can hear them. Oh, they've got the houses up. Yeah, they were right where I was. I'm just going to hop these onto the real subject. We seem to have a tree line here. Cars going past on the road. There seems to be some sort of footpath or path that leads up to those houses there, so I'll go try and get on that. Hey, you bastard. Okay, someone's on that roof over there. Okay, yeah. I've just avoided going in this horse paddock thing here. So hopefully this can lead me out onto the road. If you look back, that is where I was chasing after all the pheasants and falling down the hillside and walking into the kids playing football. Weird shit. Okay, farm track. This is one of those where it's like, do I keep going that way? Or do I go that way? Or do I check the maps? There's the road. I could just dip down to that road there. Right, I've taken the option to walk down towards these blokes building this house. I don't know which way I can get onto the road and then cross it. I've done a bit of a bugger up here because I'm in the view of everyone's back houses. I'm just on this field here. Don't know what field it is. I'm trying to get to this road. I just cannot, I don't want to just run through someone's back garden. So yeah, I've come to I'm not going to call it a dead end, but I've come to a bit of a hiccup. Because there's obviously a road right there. There's all this stuff and it just backs onto gardens. So I'm going to see if I can just dip through this tree line here and just run onto the road. Definitely in the thick of it now. There's a house right there. I'm going to stick my hood up just in case I get caught on cameras. Oh, it's a fucking driveway. Where's the road? They're in. They're probably. Alright guys, so I've just been up in that field up there and I couldn't find a way through. And some bloke came out his house and going, "Sorry mate, there's no way through." So yeah, I'm going to have to trace back and see what else I can do, because all that way as well is just, you know, gardens. It backs onto gardens. This is getting dumb. I've just come to the edge of this field. It's a fat pond here. I'm gonna have to jump the edge of someone's drive. That's not as bad as walking straight through the garden. Oh, I'm in the brambles. Right, there we go. Oh, you bastard. Right, I've just had to rotate a house there. Quite a few houses actually. I should be able to get through somewhere around here because the road is just right next to me. This is just some wild bit. Might even be a public footpath. you know what I mean. Oh, no sweat. Well, what do we have over here? I mean, I could have just walked through that house. It's not got people in it, but you know, got to keep it respectful as we can. Okay, so do I want to go in there or do I want to go in here? Okay, technically I went the wrong way, but does it matter? No, not really. Can get back onto this field. And north, I think, is that way. May as well check. Yeah. That's a wobble there. Whoa! I have certainly gone into a bit more of a chill paced, because I'm using more of my brain to go, right, am I going to go this way? Am I going to go that way? I'm going to go jump that bit over there. Am I going to walk to this bit over here, which looks like I can jump? Or am I going to just go keep a bit more north, as that is that way? But you know, we ain't looking for perfection out here. We're out for a little bit of adventure and a challenge. And if you haven't noticed already, it started getting a bit dim. That's because it's quite cloudy and it's in December, because I think it's about 3 now. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's 10 past 3, so I'll have a good another hour maybe of light left. There's a helicopter up there. And, you know, I'll probably have, you know, around 2 hours of somewhat visible light, other than just complete darkness of the night. It's upside down. I just passed that field there, literally just from some old bloke who's parked up on this road has just seen me just walk over this fence. It's just completely bewildered. Well, yeah, we've got that way to go, and actually I came down this road. I was going this way. I was going to Rivington. That was the west to east. I went to Southport. I got all the way to Rivington. I see how far I could get, but that ended on the second day in the first hours because my boots, or just my leg was, I think it was my boots, because I wasn't comfortable in them. But yeah, let's go. Chest day every day, leg day every day. That's how we go. That's how we play. And there's a plane. This guy's gonna do some sick MLG tricks right now. Wow. Oh no, he's dead. He stalled his engine. Whoops. Hold up, wait a minute. Can I get across this without falling in it? Probably yes. Tree, can I hold on to you please? Thank you very much. Right. Yeet! Yeah, so currently I don't know where I am. I'm just in the middle of the fields, because in this part of the UK there's just fields and fields and fields. There are windy roads about, but all it is just fields. Because that way you've got Southport in kind of a straight line, and that way, if you can see them hills there, you've got Winter Hill and all them mountainous areas. Straight ahead of me is Preston, and I forgot what it's actually called. Is it called Bowland? Bowland? I don't know, some national park. I'm not heading for there, but I'm just going to see how far I can get. Okay, we've got a farm right there. I don't see anything else. Got a nice bit of woodland here, so that's some nice cover. You can obviously see it's getting increasingly dim, so we may as well make the most of this light and power on. And then I think I'll take a break for 4:20, sit down, and I'll have an orange and some nuts. I also, when I was sat there, well, I don't think I filmed this, but when I had that little conundrum with the fields and the back gardens, I just took a little break there, but that wasn't a big break. So let's see what we got. Now that's a bit of one, innit? I think I can still get down it and then power up it. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, sorry for the velocity on the camera there, but yeah. Yeah, something tells me I ain't getting through that. Not by any chance. Or at least not today. Oh, bollocks. That hurt. Don't know what all this depression is in the ground. Looks a bit weird. But yeah, got some nice big house over there. Apparently this is called Croxteth Park. One place I was going to pass. Oh, I probably did pass on the previous west to east challenge. But yeah, I'm just heading to this tree line here, because apparently I have obviously been checking maps again, but that is to be, I don't even know anymore. I'm just going to start using the maps a bit just so I can keep going forward and not end up in someone's back garden. I'm also starting to feel the strain on my body, because I've not really, you know, I've not eaten a big dinner, I've not eaten a big breakfast. I've just set off, but I think I'm going to keep going. Just going to take a little break in a bit. Bricks. So yeah, I'm in the middle of some, it's actually not called Croxteth Park, it's called Croston Park, but anyways, I've got to just get through a bit of this woodland here and then onto the road so I can cross it. Problem is, I did actually see, ooh, a tree house. I did actually see some camera, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here or not. Yeah, this is turning into one of those rich people gardens where there's just trees, tree houses, weird shit like this. And there's a house right there. Bollocks. I really want to climb that tree house, but I'm not going to do because it's not my tree house. It's getting a bit precarious actually. There's a church or something over there, and I don't know if this is going to be some walled off kind of thing where there's going to be a gate, and there's another house I'm walking up to here. Oh shit. Yeah, you cannot film me on your CCTV. I'm going to film you. filming me, but you're not actually, because you're a bitch. What the fuck is this? There's cameras everywhere, bro. I'm trying to look at them. Like, how the fuck do I get out of here? Like, there's one. There's another bloody massive one over there. There's a massive river. Oh no. Is there a gate? Fuck. Yeah, camera right there. Camera right there. There's a car. Fuck. I don't know what to do. Do I keep walking that way? Shit. Well. I just hopped that thing there. I got onto that, held onto that, swung my leg over here and dropped down. I'm afraid I've just submerged and now my boots are cold. I don't know if I've just got muddy socks, but my boots are muddy. Okay, coming up to the next road here. There was that house there, but I don't think, well, it looks like I can get through, but I'll just do a bush route. So here we are, and I think that is my next route. Quick and easy, and looks like we've got a decent pathway, I think. Okay, row of houses dead ahead. I don't know where the next path is, but I'm guessing that's where the road is. Bit of a smelly ditch. Is that going to be... Okay, that's going in a bit there. I'm going to have to just do it. There we go. Just got a bit of fluff on me, so I can't see it. Oh no! Got myself wet as well. I'm afraid we have met a... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What's this? Gonna have to dirty bomb this one. Oh, never mind. We're not in people's property. Let's go. Keep it going, keep it going. Boom. Oh yeah. How do I do this one? Right, mission briefing. It was about 4 o'clock when I last clocked in on the camera. It is now 4:30 and it is, you know, it's getting a bit dim, as I keep on saying. Well, yeah, this is going to be a part of the challenge where I'm going to have to navigate in the dark without roads. Good thing is I'm bang on north on this public footpath. At least I think I am on it. I don't know where it goes. Oh, So I know the scenery isn't going to be as plentiful as it was before, but you might be able to see some decent terrain, as in where it is. As I don't know, you know, where the elevation of the land is. I know I can see Winter Hill over there. I can see the big mast. I don't think it's on the camera because there's a tree in the way. And there's obviously a farm there. So I've just come to this road here. I'm not going to use it because it is a road. It's an actual lane thing, whatever you call them. But what I didn't say before was there was a large river right here, and you know, you might need to use a bridge to get across a decently sized river. So yeah, I just had to use a bit of a road, but I literally walked 5 meters on the road. But yeah, now I've just got to go this way and I'll be able to end up at some gates in the fields I can get through. Right, I've just set some dogs off at the farm, so I'm gonna get a bit of a move on here. What is that there? I need to find the next break in this field because I just seen it on the maps, and then there's a bit I can get over, some train track. Right, I'm here at this fence here. I've just had to weave around that farm, which is right there. I've just gone around there. Let's see what this is, because this just looks really muddy. Because that just looks like a mud shitter. Oh yeah, it is. Oh fuck. Hang on a minute. Yeah, so I know you can't see. I'm going to get the light out in a minute so that we can all see. I can still see a bit. There's a lot of birds going chirp chirp. But yeah, this, can you see that gate? I don't even know. But anyways, yeah, there is just literally a pond of shit right here, and I've just had to climb like horizontally over a gate and then to the other side of this concrete thing. So yeah, further on, this shit swamp has literally generated a valley where I'm gonna have to jump or try not to drown in. Don't know if you can see, but I've got a bit of an incline here, and then I should be able to see, once I'm over this incline, some more of what, you know, is going on around me. Like, I can see all the lights behind me. I don't know if you can see them. Obviously there's all the shit what I've gone past. Yeah, I've literally been walking bang on north all this time from this gate. But anyways, yeah, I just need to get across this bush now. Right, I am currently about 100-200 meters away from where I recently just was. I think, maybe 300. And I'm jumping the other gate. Fuck. Thought I might just say that I think over there where I'm pointing the camera is Southport. There's another beam of light in the sky over there. That might be something else. But over there, I'm pretty sure that's Blackpool, because I saw a large tower with a load of lights on it. And I don't know what all these other lights are, but there's 3 Winter Hill pillars, masts over there, and there's just 1 red dot in the sky over there. That's weird. But yeah, north that way. I just need to head a bit this way. Yeah, that's the thing I'm trying to cross, but I can't see the bloody path. Oh, right next to it. Oh well, you are a tit. There's a bloody bush next to it. I don't know if I can get... Oh, I think I can. What about this? Yeah, that's good enough. Can I one leg this? Yes, I can. There we go, I'm on the path. I've just seen some white goat deer motherfuckers. Like there was just 3 big ass, like, you know, they weren't sheep, they were quick as fuck. Like, they were bouncing all over the place. They weren't goats, because goats are normally like a bit more, should I say, not, you know, they're not super fat. Like, what the fuck? What I mean to say is, I've got a gate. Shit. Yeah. There's just a train track here, and I hope I'm not going to get seen by some farm. I don't think there's any more trains coming, unless that's one. But one has just come, like, going in that direction. Thought I might just check in and say that it's now 5 o'clock, or at least it's 5:10. But yeah, I don't know how many more fields I've got to go through, but I'm in this one here. I've not checked the maps in a while, actually. Now, I just checked the maps, and this thing is completely avoidable, I think. Or it might not be, but I've just seen that it's a brook I need to pass before I get to the next road, right? So the problem is, I don't know if this brook is going to be like a river. It's not obviously a river, it's not named a river, but I can actually see the road here. But there might be either hedges or a bit of a puddle. Not sure, but I reckon it'll be alright. Right, okay, so we have come to a bit of a problem where there's this massive hawthorn, I was going to say bench, but it's actually a hedge. And down there, I don't know if you can see, but that's about, I don't know, 5 foot drop. Like, you know, or maybe, yeah, about 3 to 5 foot drop down, and then... Alright, so got a bit of bumming news. I'm gonna have to go back the way I came and go back to the train track, jump back over the train track. I think I can see the moon up there. Anyways, but I'm gonna have to jump back over the train track and actually take that road. It's a lane, but you know, something that was a part of the challenge. But I guess I could penalise the points in some way. I don't know how I could do that, but yeah. Right, just a quick alert. I am right next to the train track, but I've just had a look on the maps again, and I'm going to see if I can walk directly this way, technically alongside of the train track, over this bit of, you know, shrubbery. I don't know how dense it's going to be. That's going to be one of the things to understand. I don't know what that is. And then see if I can get over this little bridge, because there's a little bridge just ahead here. I don't know if it, you know, if it works or not, but I'll have to see. And just for reference, there is the train track. So yeah, we've got a train coming past, and I've found the edge of the field. Just doesn't look very promising. Where's that train? Hello? What the fuck? Yeah, ooh. Don't know how I got through that one. pretty sure this is going to take me to the next road, and then I should be able to figure things out from there. You see what I mean? This is what I was up against. It's not, well, that's shin deep, I would say, but it's this side and that side. That's just like a vertical drop of just brambles. That's just like a vertical drop of brambles. That's like impossible. Then again, anything is possible. Seems like there's a pretty popular road out here, I think. I don't know where they just, oh, there's a truck there. Got the moon up there. Got the moon up there. What the fuck? Oh shit, there's a house right there, bruh. Alright, so here we are on, well, I'm walking down this Cockerbar lane or road as the cars go past me. I'm gonna have to put a pinpoint here on the map and go, well, this is as far as I've been able to get, in a sense. What I could have done is just gone over them fields, but one, there was just a big verge. I mean, I might even be able to get across it now, but there was another brook, so I don't really want to test another one of those. And I had a look up and down the brook in like a good few hundred meters, you know, left and right, but I didn't see any bridge, so I'm gonna head down this road now. I might be able to join on some more off-road, I'm not sure, but I am heading up to a house. Well, I was going to say, here I am walking on the pavement again. Well, here's the cobblestones. Oh, is the pavement gone? Yeah, it has. Okay, so, guess I'm still walking on the verge. Don't mind me, I'm just playing Crossy Road with cars. Well, so much for going over the train track. I just passed it again. What the fuck is that? Is that a fucking alpaca? Is that a fucking llama? Is that a sheep? What the fuck is that? Can you see that? What the fuck? Well, I'm now walking past Cockerbar. Bruh. Well, welcome to the borough of South Ribble, Leyland, building trucks since 1896. Nice. So here I am at the train track again. Found another bridge. There's just a train gone past. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, I'm gonna head... Well, first of all, I'm gonna scan my ration bar, should I say. We got Herschel going on up here as well, and I'm just going to take a little break here before I see where I'm going next. If I didn't also say, it's 6 o'clock. I forgot when I last checked in on this, but I've just been over the train track once again, and now I'm heading down. I don't actually know where I'm heading down, actually. I don't know the road's name, but it's some sort of road, but it's not a concrete one. Right, I've just been messaged again by the LP production team, and they've said, bloody hell, and they've said at the event of a part of the challenge failure. Attempt to reach the Ribble. Okay, well, that's something. So, I guess the Ribble is... It's not actually too far from here. Alright, so it's now 6:30. I've just come up to some massive farm thing. Like, the barn is huge. And there's another one there, some old trucks. Old trucks are so like, I don't know, they just give off some weird vintage vibe. Like, old cars are just like, you know, they're just old cars, but trucks are just like, you know, you just wonder what they were used for and that kind of stuff. But anyways, let's not get distracted. I think I'm going to put a last bit of endurance and power into this road walk. So I may as well try and cover as many miles as I can. Hello again. It is just turning about 7 o'clock now. I've turned onto a road that's going to take me to a big road that hopefully I should be able to walk on the side of. I don't know what it's actually called, it's got a long name, but I'm going to walk along that and try and get to the Ribble as quick as I can. I'm going to see if I can get there before 9. Just got to add as well, I don't know if I did, and it's raining a little bit. It's only spitting, might just be, you know, just because of the cloud cover, but it isn't forecasted to rain, I don't think so, at least over here. Alright, so this says here that it's Preston 4 miles that way. I can do that in about an hour. Yeah, I think it's this way. So yeah, again, I'm just going to bomb it down here and then see if I can get to the River Ribble by 9 o'clock. So as I'm coming up to this big road now, I don't even know if I can walk across it, but you know, hopefully I can. I mean, walk along it, I probably can. But anyways, I think I've got 3, yeah, I've got 3 little towns. I've got one called Hutton, Horwicks Cross, Penwortham, and then I'm able to get to the Ribble right there. I don't think there is a further mucher ado than just to do it. You get what I mean? Now, can I actually just walk like down here? I do not know. Yes, I think I can. I just took a piss on the constabulary, whatever they do with policemen in Lancashire. I just pissed on their grounds. They said I wasn't allowed on them. Greetings, once again, it is I, the guy who pisses on the policemen. I'm currently just past, what is it called, Hutton, the town called Hutton. It is 7:30. I'm going to see if I can get to the Ribble in an hour. This road is actually running through a town now. It's Horwicks Cross, and I've just made it to Horwicks Cross in 6 minutes. Or was it 6 minutes? Probably 10, I don't know. Anyways, onwards. Alright, I have just reached Pentwortham, and I think this is the place I'm gonna go and find the Ribble. Well, here I am. I'm on the last stretch, feeling half dead. It is actually a bit of a weird one where you've just been walking all day. All I've eaten, I ate a breakfast this morning that was just some odd bit of oatmeal, some cereal and fruit, well, banana in it as well. Then I've had an orange, an apple, a bar and some nuts and raisins, and that's got me this far. No meat, we don't do that round here. Well, I've been going for quite a while now and I've not seen this river yet. Although there is a big thing in front of me. I don't know what that is. Can you see that on the camera? It's like a big church thing. Big spire. It's bloody massive. Surely got some nice houses down here. It's currently 8 o'clock. Oops. Just checking where I am. Should be right ahead. Won't you believe it? There's another bloody gate. Oh, I don't even need to jump over it. Oh, fuck. Yes, boys. It's concrete as well, so I don't have to run through mud. Well, there you go. That's it. That's the big Ribble right there. Don't know if you can see anything of it, but yeah. There's that big spire over there, if you can see that. There's another one there. But yeah, that is pretty wide for a river. Alright, it's a river, but you know what I mean. Definitely not wadable. So as I stand here, somewhat victorious, somewhat crippled, because my shoulders are absolutely killing me. A part of my back of my neck is absolutely dead. My legs have actually put up with this one, although they are cramping up a little bit, but that's all right. So to come to the conclusion, I think I already said it's 8 o'clock. I think I set off from my house at 9 o'clock, but I don't know what time I started the video at Apley Bridge, but yeah, that has been walking north for however long I did, and to the River Ribble, and that, like, I don't even know how long it is, but that, to me, that was a long way. It's 8 o'clock, man. I set off at 9. If I had set off at 8, yeah, and guess here, I get here a few hours earlier. But again, that's a whole day. That's a whole working day and a bit more. So yeah. Oh, Jesus. As I'd like to wrap up this episode of the LP Productions, I like to bring our attention to just the element of progress, because I actually saw a sign on the way here. It was only just a few miles back, I reckon. It literally just said progress on it. I was just thinking, you know, when you just will go for a walk, especially a long walk, and I mean a long walk, like, you kind of, it's not necessarily doubt, it's like, it's more like, why am I doing this? But then you go, right, I'm doing this because I want to get to a certain goal. And then where progress comes into this, it's like, well, you've got to actually put progress in to get into that goal. And that's the same with everything. I think that's kind of what walking teaches you as well, and it kind of goes into a deep perspective. But anyways, what I want to say is with it is progress is progress. Any progress is progress. Because I actually heard there was a video game character called Winston. He's either a gorilla or a monkey, I forgot. But yeah, he says progress is still progress, and it's kind of like a heartwarming thing, where it's kind of like, you know, every single step makes, you know, it's progress. It doesn't matter if you have to go backwards a bit, because, well, it's still progress. And if you just keep walking, it's still progress. Sure, you've got to sit down and chill for a minute, because, you know, you might fall over in the next 10 minutes because you didn't eat a chocolate bar. I don't know. But yeah, that's some pretty cool shit. And to those who have watched this far into the video, a very big thank you. And have a nice day, or night, or evening, or life.